Hello everyone. I said we'd be back, and we're back. This is the 8th episode of Neresis' Grand Experiment. It is July 28th, 2009. And as always, I am Neresis. We got a lot to talk about, and I'm kind of doing something weird. Normally, I use a script for my show, but considering how innovative and impromptu experimenting with Chris and Dusty was, and I'm going to comment on that here in a second, I'm going to kind of go with it, so see what happens. I think it'll be a good experience. Besides, it'll let me actually stare at the camera for once instead of staring at a script. So, okay, to get started, we have some shameless plugs that we gotta get through first, so let's go ahead and get that taken care of. And you know what? I'm gonna take off my glasses because there's a little bit too much shine. Plus, you get to see my eyes a little bit more intently, guys. Okay, first of all, the Dusty Show, Episode 8, is online, and it is legendary, guys. We were talking some good shit. If you have not seen this show, you need to go and see it. All I have to say is that the man trumped me. The man had boobs on his show. Not showing, but boobs. Swear to God, I was impressed. I was sitting there going, all I have to say is, Mr. Baird, I tip my hat to you, sir. That was brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Next, quite obviously, Mr. Chris Riddle, Blue Collar Brawler Wear, it's coming soon. It's gonna be big, guys. I'm telling you right now, it's gonna be real. It's gonna be real big. You want to look like a hard ass and be smart, sexy, and powerful? He's the man. He's gonna hook us all up, and I can't wait to have it on the show. Can't wait to plug it further. Can't wait to wear it. It's gonna be awesome. And just remember, you wanna be a hard ass. You want to look like a hard ass, even if you're not a hard ass. This is the shit you want to wear. Okay, so with that out of the way, let's go on to what's new and exciting. And I'm serious, guys. I'm gonna rename this segment. I would like some ideas for names for it. Otherwise, I'll come up with something dorky. You guys know me. I will. Okay, so let's start out with, how did the doctor visit go? And I'm sure a lot of you want to know. Actually, it went pretty good. The doctor said that for my size, that I'm actually in a good state. This does not mean I'm healthy. Does not mean that by any means that I am in great condition. It just means that I'm in better condition than I thought I was. I do plan on losing weight. That's going to happen. It's going to happen soon. So, it's going to start, I've already started taking provisions, but I'm trying to lose weight. I have to go back next Monday to take a test, and it's a very weird kind of test. I have to take this test in which they take your blood sugar every hour, and I have to read something in the meantime, so I'm going to have to find a book. No big deal. I can find it. But after that, we're gonna kind of go from there. The main thing is we just want to see if I'm diabetic or not. I could be. We will find out. Okay. I have a subject here that's gonna be kind of sore for some people. I know that a lot of you smoke. I know that some of you don't, and this next subject, for those that smoke, I want you guys to understand something. Okay. I have nothing against people, individuals, choosing to smoke. It is your choice, and I'm not going to sit there and say that you should not do it. What I'm talking about is giving people an unwanted choice. Okay? I'm talking about smokers who breathe into non-smokers' faces. Okay? I'll give you an example. There was a woman who, she came through my line at Walmart, and this was at the U-Scan. And this woman, she reeked beforehand, but she also was it was like before she came into the store, she went, just to get as much in as she possibly could. And then of course, when she was breathing, she's breathing hard, so it's right in my face. I'm not a fan of smoking, never have been. My dad has smoked since I was little, so, I mean, as a consequence, I just never took it up. I take nothing against anyone who does, but, pass the word. If you smoke, don't breathe in other people's faces, especially if they're not smokers. That's not cool. Okay, next, I released a single, and I'm sure maybe you guys have heard it by now. It's my cover of Coldplay's Fix You, and I haven't really received a whole lot of responses about it, and it's kind of made me a little gun shy if I want to do the rest, and I want to do the rest. But, give me a comment back and let me know what you guys think. Did you guys like it? Did you like hearing me sing, or was it we could live without it? So, just get back to me on that one. And then the final what's new and exciting is another work-related thing, but I'm just going to bring it up, okay? Pass this along to your friends, too. People, think before you buy things. Don't just sit there and go, oh, well, I'm going to buy this and no problem's ever going to come of it. That's almost never the case. And, you're wanting to buy something, you should make sure that when you're buying something that you're going to be able to return it. Alright? Look at the literature, look at the signage, for God's sake, folks. Ask. Pass it along, because I want that information to get out there. So, now you all know what time it is.
And now another useless fact.
Okay. Mel Blanc, who, if you don't know, he was the voice of Bugs Bunny, was allergic to carrots. So, no one has any idea what that man was munching on when he was doing, What's up, Doc?
This has been another useless fact.
Okay, so that was useless fact for this week. Upcoming events. First of all, I just want to say to everyone who was there and everyone who has seen the show, experimenting with Chris and Dusty was a blast. The biggest complaint that we got was that there was really no women. So what did Dusty do? He got women on his show. I'm telling you right now, you gotta check out episode 8 of the Dusty Show. It's fucking awesome. As for myself, I mean, I had a blast doing the episode with Dusty. It was very impromptu, very unorganized, but it was also very, very much fun. And having a live interactive audience was also cool too. Okay, Gen Con is coming up. And in preparation of that, in 2 weeks, I'm going to have a special guest host of the Grand Experiment. I'm not going to tell you guys who yet. All I know is that certain people already know. But I'm actually going to have him host the show as a guest host, and then he'll consult with me. So that's coming up on that. Gen Con's coming up August 13th through 16th. If you're going, message me. Maybe we can get together. Maybe we carpool, something like that. It's gonna be a good time. I'm telling you guys right now, it's gonna be a great time. And finally, I'm discontinuing viewer response and contacting the experiment, and I'm gonna start doing something new. From here on out, I'm going to do something called recognition. So check out the credits. You'll see what I'm talking about, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and cut it right now. As always, I am Neresis. You're the best audience in the world. And until next time, it's been your pleasure.
What's going